Hello YouTube. So today will be another back and shoulders day because I feel like combining the two. And it is currently 4 a.m. So I'm staying up late. I was playing with friends and I've seen a bunch of things online about working out really early in the morning. But instead of waking up early, I'm just staying up and it's 4 a.m. So figured I'd get a workout in. And I'm usually in solitude when I work out, but I am home alone for the weekend, so I am really in solitude for what it is. So I don't even think I'll be using the mic for this video because there's no need to isolate my voice. I'm just gonna, use the phone. And goal for today is to do what I did last week, pretty much. Just combine shoulders and back. I think it's a nice little combination I could do. And just make the most out of, what I could do while it's super late out. So, yeah. I don't want to push it off anymore. So, let's just get straight into it and let's get a crazy pump. All right. So, as per usual, shoulder press. I just want to get the heavy compound movement out of the way first. But besides that, quick disclaimer, if you hear any knocking, it's a fan hitting the wall. It sounds like somebody's knocking on the door, and it sounds horrifying and creepy, but it's really nothing to worry about. So with that out of the way, shoulder press, again, the heavy compound movement is what it is. I want to get it out of the way. And I want the majority of my strength, while it's unused, to be put onto the movement with that I can move the most weight with. So that's the thought process behind it. Left shoulder's been acting up a little bit. I don't think it should be a bother, but everything should be okay. Okay, left shoulder is bothering me. So I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna do a second set after that. Left shoulder is kind of screwed up. So I'll move on to side delt stuff and rear delt stuff because that won't put too much stress on it. Okay. So tried really lightweight off camera. It's not bothering it. My left shoulder. So it's just the front delt that's acting up. So I can still do some side and rear delt work without my body screaming no at me. So I'll have to make do, and I'll probably have to figure out something to counteract it. Maybe an ice pack or something. I don't know. Alright, so I ended off shoulders with some rear delt face pulls. Going up in weight this time around, I want to make sure that my form stays pure. Probably move the camera back a little bit just to see a little bit better. I want to make sure that even though I'm leaning back, I want to squeeze my shoulder blades together so that way I'm not ego lifting and I'm actually like pulling back as hard as I can on the concentric and then going and controlling the eccentric as well. So with that in mind, let's keep that in mind as I move through this set. Okay, so I have lat pull down set up. I was only thinking about doing 2 back exercises today, and then depending on how they feel, I was thinking of doing 3 sets for those 2 exercises because I feel like just doing lat pull downs and the rows, the drop set rows are really helping me, and I don't want to change what's working, you know? So let's see how the sets go. If I feel like I want a third, I'll record 2 sets and then leave the third one out for both exercises. So let's see how it goes. All right, so to finish off back day, seated rows, I think this is the best exercise for me where I can really control the form the best, and I still want to improve my form. Even though I can do the full stack, I still want to get my form down to a T, you know, it's perfection. So yeah, so that I want to train so that as hard as I can here, and then when it's time to move up more in weight, whenever that can happen, I want to be able to bring the form I have here to the one with higher weight. So yeah, let's try to keep the form tight and finish off strong. All right, let's check out the pump, see how it looks with a little bag and shoulders combined. All right, shoulders and back day done. Pretty good, if I do say so myself. I need to schedule better, for sure. I feel like my week's been a mess, and I really need to get back on track. And uploading consistently is a little bit awkward because I work out at night, and I don't know if I should change that, but usually eating dinner and then working out right after the biggest meal of my day is the best thing for me, with an exception being this day, of course. But besides that, I think the workouts are going well. There's just not a lot, but like a few things I need to get into check. And that way I can optimize better, you know? But good day regardless. Gotta take a shower and gotta recover for tomorrow, where I don't know what I'll do, but I might record something for like forearms or traps or something like that, or calf work, but it's really boring work and I don't really think it needs to be recorded anyway. But we'll see what happens. I'll decide later. Anyway, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye bye.